Liverpool, Premium British, Disneyland, and me. The whole crew's here. The whole gang is here. Let's talk about something very somber now. And that is... Well, I'm sure most of you will know by now, is that from next year, 2023, the Eurostar will no longer be doing direct routes into Disneyland Paris. Yeah, because, so, I mean, this just basically proves my point of why I've travelled the way I have travelled for what has been 17 years now. Yeah, you get your plane, fly to Charter to go, you get your Disney bus, into hotel, done. You there. You don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about everything else. So the Eurostar will suspend its direct train service between London and Disneyland Paris. With the company, the Eurostar, having confirmed that the route will be axed from the 5th of June 2023. And it's now the company have said, and I will come to you in a moment. The company had said it will. The decision was taken to focus on core routes as it recovered from the pandemic and monitored plans for new European Union entry and exit rules. And they have said that they would revisit options for 2024. Now, what do you think of that? That's a load of crap. Oh! Oh, serious! That is a load of crap. They just, come on, they are using world events as excuses. We've all suffered through COVID. I know. We've all suffered through COVID. I know. We've all had to make harsh changes. We've all had to sort of recover from COVID. I know. I mean, this year technically is supposed to be the first year we are supposed to be now living with the virus. Oh yeah, because that was supposed to be what, last year? Well, everyone thought it would... Well, if we go back to 2020, everyone thought, 2021 will be the first year we have to live with the virus. Then, nope! We're still in lockdown! Lockdown number 3074 or something. Or is that partying? Anyway, no. So 2022 technically has been the first full year we've had to live with the virus. But it's absolute. And of course, but we're not gonna go there. We are proud Remainers. Yeah, we're not gonna go there. We are pro-European. Yeah, and proud Remainers. So let's not go there. No. But But I was like, that is a load of crap. Yep, that is a load of crap. Bullshit. Yeah, but just say you're making cuts, and you're having to do restructuring. A bit like how the BBC said about BBC4 and CBC. Oh yeah, with them going. Well, technically, they're going, but they'll go when they're no longer needed. Huh? Well, originally, when they announced it back in the summer, BBC4 and CBC, and this is going on topic by the way, but to sort of prove the resource point. Back in the summer, the BBC announced it, they initially said, it'll probably be within the next sort of maybe 3 or 4 years, so probably by 26. Then the last few weeks, they've been saying, well, actually now, no, we'll get rid of them when they're no longer needed. So it's going to be like a slow leak. So basically right now, BBC4 and CBC are on life support, and eventually the machine will get turned off, and they'll go all online. A bit like how BBC Three was. And yeah, but that didn't last long. Nope. Because this year it came back as an official channel. It did, yes. So say well. Yeah, but I see some resource point. Yeah, they are trying to hide Eurostar. They are sort of hiding behind world events like COVID and you know what. Don't you dare. Dates, no, what? when they're not, when you could be just a bit more honest. Say, look, it's been tighter and tough. We need to make cuts, and this is the decision behind it. Right. So yeah, so Mickey, do you want to have a chance to cut him? Well, how can I top the recent Paris polluter? I personally don't think they've realised what they've done. Because, well, I know we haven't, and never will. Well, we never will now. We haven't. But a lot of people probably look at Eurostar as an alternative to flying. So by getting rid of the direct route, you'll create a whole headache. Well, you can still get to Disneyland Paris by train. It's just you can't go directly through. Yeah. So you'd have to get a train from say London to a station in Paris. Then you'd have to get like another train in Paris. So that basically adds like a whole extra day to travel. Yeah. So say for us, you were doing a typical 4-day stay. You'd have to now do it as a 6-day stay. So day 1 and day 6 could be used to travel back and forth. Right. Yeah. So direct trains between London, St. Pancras International and Marne-la-Vallée, which is the station literally next to Disneyland Paris. Because what a lot of people may not know is the station is literally right in the heartland of Disney Beach. Yeah, it's literally as you exit the beach. Yes, to head into the park. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so like that. So as you're exiting the Disney Beach to head into one of the 2 parks, you oversee your sort of right, I think it is. Yep. You see there's a train station. Right, and that is for people who have gotten to our complex by a train. And then they have to do the awkward walk through the village to the hotel. yeah. That's the reason why I'm glad we don't do it by train, because you have to get on the station, you have to walk to the hotel with your cat through the village to your hotel with your luggage. So those direct trains apparently take roughly 2 hours and 24 minutes. The suspension of the service means passengers will now have to change at Paris or Lille, in order to get into the main part, into the park. Now, here's an interesting. The route has operated since I was born, since 1996. Although it was stopped for a time at the height, obviously, of COVID-19, COVID restrictions, right? So new rules for visitors to the EU are due to come into force by the end of May 2023, and this will mean travellers from outside the bloc, so basically us, for example, must have their prints scanned and photograph taken instead of having their passport manually stamped. And I've got a statement from a spokesperson from Eurostar to read to you, if you'd like me to read that. This is what Eurostar to say. Whilst we continue to recover financially from the pandemic and monitor developments in the proposed EU entry-exit system, we need to focus on our core routes to ensure we can continue to provide the high level of service and experience that our customers rightly expect. Right, can I just stop you there, though? Core routes. A lot of people probably don't know what the Eurostar's core routes are. And plus, this then goes back to when, in the height of COVID, we had the argument of what is not. Oh, it's a non-essential shop! Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, because here in dear old Blythe, our COVID rules were very, very complicated, particularly when it came to what shops would be open or not. And we had the whole argument of, well, some shops won't be open for non-essential items. And we had that whole argument of, well, hang on, what people class as non-essential is not going to be the same. No. So like, for example, what might be non-essential to me is probably not non-essential to you. Or what is, shall we say, essential to me probably isn't essential to you. Yeah. So, and quite a lot of people actually might see the Paris route as a core route. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. And so basically that is, to a lot of people, that is taking away a core route. Especially if, look, those people are not like us, who just simply fly. Well, flying's easy, and of course it takes less time to get there. In fact, I'm going to bring up how long it takes to get from us to Charles de Gaulle. Yeah, just to compare that. So, just bear 1 second. So, from Manchester to Charles de Gaulle Airport, it only takes us about 90 minutes. And then, of course, obviously, the Disney bus from Charles de Gaulle to the obviously Disney hotels takes roughly 45 minutes. But, of course, that's not counting passport control, back collecting your baggage and getting to the shuttle bus area. Yeah. Basically, it takes less time to fly than it does to Eurostar. Yep, that's basically yeah. So for us, it takes quicker by plane than it does by Eurostar. And particularly if like us, you want to make the most of your time in the resort. Literally from day one, it's better to do it by flying because you'll get like a couple of extra mins in the park. Because normally we don't normally get into the park on our first day. Roughly, it's about probably 1 a.m. Not 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Sorry, not 1. Roughly 1 p.m. 2 p.m. at roughly the latest. So, but I don't dare want to imagine what it would be if we ever did Eurostar. Not need to worry about that. Yeah. So it takes quicker for us to fly there than it will to people from Eurostar. I'm trying to see if I can find what core routes are for the Eurostar. Yeah. And I'm not having much luck. The closest I've found is destinations. And that's about it. Like, they've got all these city breaks you can stay. But that's about it. So I'm kind of struggling to find what the core routes are. Well, yeah. But yeah. But it goes on a bit more. Just to finish that statement off from Eurostar. Right, just to finish. There's only one last little line. The decision applies for... Oh no, sorry, no, that's the article. No, you have finished. Oh, I've finished statements. That's right, I've finished statement before. Thought it was a little bit, but... No, it's just basically that's the new report picking up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, this decision applies from the 5th of June 2023... and as tickets are not yet on sale beyond that date, existing customer bookings will not be affected. That's what they added. And there are reports coming in. So this news article was released from the BBC's official website. And it was recently revealed that Eurostar services may not stop in Kent again until 2025. With the company citing, you know what, financial reasons, obviously, the EU situation, the border situation between us and France, adding that it must focus on our most profitable inter-capital routes. So that would be, say, going into the capital city itself, and if you bring that destination thing up, so basically the capital city is not just Earth, Belgium, Netherlands, and so forth, it's focusing more on local areas, But obviously, that is a big blow. That is a big blow, because you're taking away of travelling to the resort. Because basically, not a lot of people are probably easy with flying, and everything. So, for those who aren't that comfortable, they probably would like to try and find an alternative way to do it. And obviously, Eurostar would have been that alternative route, which of course is now, no longer going to be possible. And let's face it, for a lot of people, their choice is either you go by plane, or you take a lengthy train ride. Because you'll now have to make a change between, which is not going to be helpful at all. No. But I'm loving how you're just slating your what a major company in your home region. I'm just loving how you're just having no problems doing that. That makes you a true Franco. Well, you can't. Well, I don't think you're not a proper citizen of your country. You can't slander some of your country's companies. Well, fair dues. Fair dues. But honesty, this has come down to the, say it with me, money. Yeah. They've looked at the financial stuff and thought, right, we can't do this. But they've got to explain it all the wrong way. Look, instead of saying, oh, we're doing it because of financial reasons, they've gone for, we'll hide under the massive shield that is COVID and the EU. The two main topical issues right now to use as excuses whenever your company's going through a hard time. Just go, And that is where I feel like, cut the crap. Oh, he's back again. Just be honest with us. If it's because of COVID, just say it's because of COVID. If it's because of the EU, say it's because of the EU. Don't try hide behind them. Oh, that we're hiding behind. It's like, and also that wording of the core routes, I agree with you, it's wrong, because it goes back to when we were in peak COVID. Peak COVID. When we were back in peak COVID, we had that discussion of what is essential to you is not essential to me. And oh boy, did we have, because then some shops actually close off certain parts because they were deemed not essential. And some shops didn't even have it at all. Not that bad, but it was. The horrors that was indeed peak COVID. It was not pretty, lit, boys and girls, Madame Messieurs, it was not pretty. But I have to wholeheartedly agree and say, look, this is not right. Because people are coming in to the parks. They're coming in, A lot of people we don't. Well, no, you have to have things in your ear. Oh, yes, but what I'm trying to say is, we're not nervous flyers. That's what I was trying to say. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Now, we're not really nervous flyers. Not really fan of flying, but we do it in order to get to our lovely destinations. Because we want to go abroad, then really the only safe way to do it is by flying. Because I'm not good on the boat. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because you will happily avoid boats at all cost. I don't get seasick. It's just I literally am feared the most if something was to go wrong. That would be just. The deck. But yeah, I would happily avoid boats altogether. Probably for similar reasons why people want to avoid flying altogether, because they're nervous flyers. Well, I'm a nervous boater. Oh, hang on. Did that sound rude? To me, it sounds a little bit rude. It sounds a little bit rude to me, but I don't know. But yeah, but you're taking away. Obviously, no. As I was trying to say, we're not nervous flyers. Obviously, yes, I have to be spoken. I do have to have things in my ears to help cope with the duration. But we handle it fine. We're not nervous flyers that a lot of people get. So, if you can find an alternative route to get to Disneyland Paris, then you need to have that alternative route made available. Now, obviously, the Eurostar's decision isn't taking away the Oxford train altogether. It's just you no longer have that direct flight, which takes an extra hour than we do. Yeah. Oh yeah, because essentially it's basically adding on an extra hour. Yeah. Yeah. I think we only just beat them if you add on the length it takes to get from Charles de Gaulle into Sequoia. We just beat them by about probably say 9 minutes. But yeah, but the Eurostar people have the luxury of wheeling their suitcases in through Disney Paris all the way into their hotel. I'd rather be at my hotel straight away rather than to just stroll it through. But yeah, so this is but the Eurostar decision now is going to make it harder for those who want to get there by train. It's going to make it a little harder because you've now got to factor in like a train change. Yeah, you've now got to factor that in, which could prove to be quite tricky. Yeah. Then at first glance. But then again, I don't know what goes. But it is to be honest, this is not our host made decision. This is Eurostar. Yeah, we're not the ones who made this decision. Eurostar have. But clearly, what Eurostar don't realise is this is going to have a knock-on effect on us more than what's going to knock-on effect on you. Yeah, because the Eurostar still has other routes going on. Yeah, what are we supposed to do if we're expecting guests arriving and they can't get there because they've had to spend God knows how many hours it is trying to find a different train route to get there. No. Eurostar going to manage with this quite happily. They'll regret it. Oh, they will regret it. Don't you worry about that, my dear. My expats, they will regret this. Don't you worry, they will regret it. Probably not straight away, but eventually they will. They will come to regret this. Don't you worry about that. They will rue the day they've made the decision. They will come to regret this. But no, this is going to have a bigger impact on us than it is on them. So, at the end of the day, they've got plenty of routes and trips that they can do to still provide services and all. So it's not than that. Whereas we do not have that many routes to get guests into the park. No. So it's just literally. Clearly they've not taken you guys into consideration here, because if they did, they would have made a consulting on this decision. Yeah, it's like, because clearly they don't realise how big of an impact it's going to have on us, right? It's done on them. Exactly. We are the ones that are going to be impacted more. Yeah. Yeah. But clearly they've not thought it through. They've not thought through how this is affect. They've only seen how it's going to affect their side. And clearly they felt, well, it's not really going to bother us that much because we can still run trains through various different other routes. It's just we're not going to go through this route, despite the fact that your route, your direct route, is valuable for holidaymakers. Yeah. So, what is there really to do in the city centre of Paris, apart from the Eiffel Tower? Not much, because obviously in Disneyland Paris they do offer you the opportunity to do city breaks, and we did tell the opportunity a few years ago, and we weren't very impressed, were we? No, because you can't get taken into like the city centre, but there's not really much in the city centre. No, so yeah, unless you are somebody who lives in the capital, you've got no idea how to work your way around the capital. Exactly. It's like here in London. Unless you live in London, you will look at it like a minefield. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah. Except London's different because for London it's like head to the West End. Whereas Paris it's different. It's like, oh god, where do we go? Yeah. But they clearly looked, but no. So they clearly looked at it and thought, oh, we'll be fine. But what they haven't considered is how this is going to have an effect on your home. And they've not thought that through. Because it is going to have a knock-on effect. Because now, you can still do the plane. You've still got the option to do the train. It's just, you no longer have a direct route. You will no longer have ease of mind. You will now have to deal with trying to work out where do you go, where do you have to make your change, and where and how long is it going to take. It's a calamity waiting to happen, and I will not be surprised if, say, a year's time from now, or maybe 18 months' time from now, it would not surprise me if we do get a backlash. But it won't be from the Eurostar, it will be from people trying to use the trains to get into Disneyland Paris. Because, let's face it, it's about to get a whole lot trickier if you want to use train. But for us, nothing's very different. Nope. We're not going to look like we're the saints. We're the sort of the sensible lot. Yes. Compared to those ones that want to go on a choo-choo. Yeah. Because it only takes like 90 minutes from Manchester here to King Charles School. Obviously, it then does back to the time of go through passport, baggage claims, and then obviously getting on your shuttle bus, and then obviously the 45 minutes it takes on shuttle bus to the hotels. But yeah, Final thoughts. I think we know what a certain someone's is, but I have to ask it nonetheless. So I feel better let him go first, just in case there's more swears. Oh, yeah, you're going first. We're getting the swearing out the way first. Right. Well, I just think it's not a piss take. I think this is absolutely stupid. It's not been well thought through at all, because if it was well thought through, both sides would have discussed it in detail. And I think the reasons they try to justify is a load of crap. Mickey, can you try to bring the tone back down to a more family-friendly level? I just can't get my head around it. Why do you want to make the only other alternative route that more complicated? I know. That more complicated. you can only get into Paris two ways if you don't live in France, and that's either through plane or train. And the train has now been made 10 times harder than the plane is. Yep. Yeah. I think for me, it's just... Well, it justifies why I've done travelling into Paris the way we have done for the last 17 years, and will continue to do so for many years to come. But I think the Eurostar is going to regret this. I think they will regret this, and we will gladly be here, ready to go, full on will and grace. Told you so! Told you so! Told you so! Yeah, we were prepared to do that. We will happily come back on in, say, maybe a year, 18 months' time, record another video where we literally just go, told you so! Told you so! We'll gladly do it. But in this day and age, you need to make getting to the resort easier, not harder. Now, of course, you've got to recognise this is not Disneyland Paris is doing. This is Eurostar's doing. But what Eurostar don't realise is that this is going to have a serious knock-on effect on Disneyland Paris. So, bear in mind, Eurostar, bear in mind. Okay, I think we better leave it there before somebody tries to go and think of even worse words to say. I think I've been quite tight. Well, that's for the jury to debate, not me. Thank you so much for joining us for today's show. If you've loved it, do click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, carry on click the subscribe button. And that way, when you are subscribed, you never miss a single moment when your content comes down the channel, including bright episodes of Disneyland and me. And to be absolutely sure you never miss a single moment, ring the bell to be automatically notified about all the latest content. And go. Until next time, for us says, mercy, bro, God, it just, I'm attack. Au revoir.